Hi, welcome to Rotten Rebel. I'm here with the one and only Sandra Solomon Fragrance.
Yes, hi.
So today we are going to do something for those of you out there who are a bit younger.
Yes.
So we are going to do 12 colognes for teenage guys and young men. So regardless if you are a young man out there, or maybe you are a dad or a mom looking to buy your son something that smells, that is going to make him smell amazing, then this is for you. So first up we have VERSACE EROS.
Yeah.
Now, unless you've been living on another planet, then you probably heard about this one. So I think this one is, I usually describe this one as something that is sort of a playful, a bit young, a fun fragrance.
Yes, it is.
And I think this is perfect for someone who is young. This is pretty much all about something sweet with something fruity. So you have that mint, you have the apple, and then the vanilla together with the woody side.
Yes.
So it's just so damn good, and most people around you will think you smell amazing, period.
It's sweet and fruity, as you said, but I also think it's really fresh.
Yes.
And that is something that most people like.
Yeah. So next up we have PACO RABANNE 1 million Lucky.
Yes.
So we decided that instead of you choosing 1 million, which pretty much every single young man or man on planet Earth owns and uses, why not choose this one instead?
Yes.
So it has a bit of the original in it, but I actually think it's better.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think I said it the other day. I really prefer this one. And this has a honey note that is perfection.
So you have a fruity side, a citrusy side at the top. You have plum, which you really, really like.
Yeah.
Hazelnut, honey, and then we have woody notes together with amberwood, which I love. So basically something woody, something sweet, something fruity, and it is good.
Yes, and something nutty, which
Yes.
I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that instead of just smelling like every other young man out there with 1 million, please do make sure you try this one out. I bet you are going to like it, and people around you are going to love it. So next up we have another flanker that I actually will recommend instead of the original. So this is SAUVAGE, DIOR SAUVAGE, the Eau de Parfum. And instead of just going with the EDT that pretty much every single man, yet again on planet Earth, young man, old man, everyone has it, why not go with the Eau de Parfum?
Yeah, I agree.
So the Eau de Parfum to me retains some parts of the original, but it has that added sweetness to it, which
Yeah.
makes it more round, less sharp, more mass appealing.
Yes.
And I find most people around me at least enjoy it more. So how do you feel about this one?
I think this is a great one. It's definitely better than the EDT. I don't think it's for a young teenager. It's more for a young man, like 17 or 18, when you maybe have 1 or 2 fragrances already.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I think this one is going to make you smell great. You have a bit of the original in it, but with a twist. I actually prefer this one, and I think this one will appeal to more people around you because of its more rounded sort of a scent profile, where the original can be a bit sharp and really super loud to a lot of people. So yeah, that was DIOR SAUVAGE Eau de Parfum. So next up we have a cheapie, an amazing cheapie, and this is NAUTICA VOYAGE. Please spray it on and let me know how you feel about it. So this one is basically apple green leaves, then we have lotus mimosa, musk cedar, oak musk, and amber. This one to me is fresh, a bit fruity, and it just smells really good.
And it doesn't have those kinds of notes, but I actually also pick up some aquatic notes in it.
Yeah, it does have an aquatic vibe to it.
Yeah, so this is one of my favorite cheapies. I think definitely it's a young man fragrance. It's fun, it's fruity, it's just energetic.
Yeah.
A really good one.
And here's the thing about freshies is that you simply cannot go wrong with the freshies. It doesn't matter if you're a young man, if you're a teenager, if you are an old man, freshies will always work on a man, which makes it sort of a bulletproof.
Yeah.
This is super cheap. I believe it's like below 20 bucks. It smells great, and most people around you will think you smell amazing in a super fresh way.
Yeah.
So yeah, highly recommended. So next up we have another freshie, but this one is really different to Nautica Voyage.
Yeah.
This one is Mont Blanc Individuel. Please do spray it on.
Yes.
So this one has so many notes in it, but what I pick out clearly is that citrusy top, then we have lavender, then we have a floral aspect, but this is not something super floral. And then that raspberry,
Yes.
the musk, and the vanilla at the base.
Yeah.
This is a freshie with a fruity twist. It's musky. It smells, I don't know how to describe it. It just smells really, really good in a fresh way. And this is yet another cheapie. I believe I bought this one for 25 bucks or something. Most people around you will think you smell amazing in a super fresh way. How do you feel about it?
This is a sweet berry freshie, one of my other favorite cheapies. This is definitely perfect for a young man or a teenager.
So yeah, if you are a young man and you want to smell fresh, and which young man out there does not want to smell fresh?
Yeah.
You are going to smell amazing with this one, and you don't have to pay that much for it. It's basically a no-brainer. Next up we have Valentino UOMO, born in Roma. So this is something woody with a fruity, at least to me, something a bit fruity or something
Yes.
sweetish.
Sweet and fruity.
So the notes are mineral notes, violet leaf, salt, ginger, sage, woody notes, and vetiver.
I definitely pick up the violet leaf, and there is something salty about it. And I would say that this is, out of the ones we have tried, this is the most romantic one. So this is maybe when you are going on a date or going to going out or something.
So yeah, I think you can use this one pretty much any time, but as you say, it has something a bit sort of sexy or attractive about it.
Yeah.
So definitely something for a young man that is going on a date, or when you are going out with your friends or whatever like that.
Yeah.
So even though I absolutely love most of the ones in the Valentino UOMO collection, I do feel that this is the most sort of a youthful, playful, and fun of them all.
Yeah, I agree.
So next one is VIKTOR and ROLF SPICEBOMB Extreme. This is like, I'm not sure I even need to sort of explain this one, because who has not heard about this one?
Yeah.
This is spicy. It has that tobacco,
Yeah.
together with vanilla, and I think if I compare the original SPICEBOMB, which is like a modern classic,
Yeah.
with this one, because of the added sweetness in this one, I feel this one is a bit more youthful. And yes, it has tobacco in it, and tobacco in many cases is something you maybe think is something for older men. And yeah, I agree, but the tobacco in this one is probably the most mass appealing and sort of a fun, playful and youthful kind of tobacco you can find.
Yeah, I think this is definitely out of the, I mean, I love tobacco fragrances and I have tried quite a lot, but this is definitely one of the most young kind
Yes.
of tobaccos I have
Yes.
smelled. And this has some, together with the tobacco and the sweetness, it has something that is kind of fizzy, like the fizziness in Ambre Nuit, which makes this a really good one.
Yeah, so basically if you want something with a bit of a punch that will make you stand out in school or wherever you are, make sure you check this one out. So next up we move to the house of Jean Paul Gaultier, the house that creates those fun, playful and sort of a flirty fragrances, and this one is exactly that. This is Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this one?
My God, if the guys in my school had smelled like this, I would have had like 10 boyfriends or something.
Whoa!
No,
Whoa!
not classy.
So this one is really, to me, it's basically a super sweet blend.
Yeah.
With a focus on the vanilla together with the pear and a bit of spices
Yeah.
and the lavender.
This is so good.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So it's fruity, it's aromatic, it's sweet, and that is like everything you need for a great fragrance.
Yeah.
And perfect for any kind of age, but definitely for younger guys and men.
Yes, yes. And so not only does it smell great, but it will make you smell great to most people. So most people will like this one on you. And the performance is really, really good. So I think this one is an excellent choice for someone a bit younger. So next up we have Armani Stronger With You. And yes, I recommend this one to pretty much any man, any age. This one to me is the most mass appealing one in the entire Stronger With You collection.
Yes.
It fits anyone regardless of age. You are going to smell amazing to most people, period. But this is probably the one of them all that I feel is most suitable also for younger men.
Yes.
So, yeah.
This is actually one of the loves of my life. I love this one. I can't get enough of it. And this is the kind of fragrance that, you know, when you were in school, there was always one or two guys in the classroom that looked a little bit better than the others, dressed better, and smelled better. So this is like the fragrance that guy would have on. And the girls would be like, oh.
Yeah, I'm not kidding when I'm saying this. If you put this one on and go to school or wherever you are, you will definitely have someone coming up to you and go like, you smell good today.
Yeah, but you don't do that in school. Or
I'm not sure.
Did you do that in school?
Girls to me, yes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I've always been a gentleman, so I don't sniff others unless they ask me to. So basically, this is vanilla, amberwood, and cedar. That beautiful chestnut that I absolutely love, together with spices and something fruity. It smells insanely good, and you will smell amazing as well. Next up, we are moving to Diesel, and this is Spirit of the Brave.
And I'm guessing we have another cheapie.
Yes, this usually ends up at discounters. I paid maybe 20 or 25 bucks for it, and I really, really liked it. And this one to me is something that has a fresh side to it, but with the depth and sweetness of tonka bean and labdanum.
Yeah, and I think it's actually quite green and sweet.
Yes.
Fresh, green and sweet. And I'm usually not so into green fragrances, but the combination of the green notes and the tonka beans in this is really good.
Yeah.
And definitely youthful.
Yes, so this is definitely youthful. It has something fresh and bright about it.
Yes.
Definitely something green about it. But that green side is not that green, oldish, mature kind of thing that you can get it in some more mature sort of fragrances. And the sweetness just makes it a lot more mass appealing.
Yeah.
I think this is a really good fragrance for young men. And since it's cheap, that's a really nice bonus. Do you have anything to add about this one?
No, great one.
Next up, back to one of my favorite perfume houses, Jean Paul Gaultier, and this is Scanda Pour Homme. Have you sprayed it on?
No, I'm going to.
Spray it on and take a sniff. So we have Clary Sage, Mandarin Orange, Caramel, Tonka Bean, and Vetiver. So this one to me is warm and sweet, but not overly warm, not overly sweet.
No.
And that creamy, buttery caramel together with the tonka bean creates the perfect contrast against the vetiver and the aromatic side of it.
Yeah.
So it has a seductive, to me at least, warmth and sweetness to it, but it's balanced up by the other side of it with the vetiver and the clary sage. So good.
And I would say that the clary sage and the vetiver is actually what makes this interesting. I'm not so into vetiver, but without the vetiver and the clary sage, this would just be too sweet.
Yes. So yeah, it has something sweet, something aromatic with the vetiver, and those two play perfectly against each other. They balance each other up. You will smell sort of delicious in a unique way, at least I think so, to most people. And this one is perfect for teenage guys and young men. Do you have anything else to add to this one?
No, but once again, I think we have hit a dating fragrance for younger men.
Yeah, it's definitely, usually when I describe Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances, is that they are sort of a fun, playful, and flirty. So this one is perfect if you are, let's say you are going to hang around girls, or if you are going on a date, put this one on and you are going to smell irresistible to most. Last but not least, we are stepping up to niche here. And this one costs a lot more than the others in this list.
Yes.
This is Parfums de Marly PERCIVAL. So I recommend PERCIVAL. This to me is fresh done right. And fresh done right means that it's attractive as hell. Pretty much everyone around me absolutely love this one. This one really works for any age.
Yes.
Because freshness to me doesn't really have an age to it.
No.
And most, regardless if you are a young man or a teenage guy or whatever, when you smell fresh, most people around you will think you smell amazing. And this is fresh done in a luxurious and epic way. And this is actually fresh, sexy.
Yeah, it is. And I can only imagine the feeling if you are a teenage guy or a young man and you get this as a gift for someone, or you manage to get the money to buy one for yourself. The feeling you will get when you put this on,
Yes.
you will feel special,
Yeah.
and you will feel like something extra, and that is, I
Yes.
mean, that's the best feeling.
Yeah, this one makes me feel insanely good in a truly unique way, because the freshness of it is to me quite unique.
Yeah.
And I always get positive reactions when I have this one on.
Yeah.
And I bet that if you put this one on, you are really going to separate yourself from all the other guys in school or wherever you are. And you will definitely get compliments with this one.
Yeah.
And if you are a parent watching this, if you get this one to your son, he will be ecstatic.
I mean, my son is 7 years. I would imagine buying this
Whoa.
for him, just for him to have that feeling of
Okay.
that I'm smelling wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love PERCIVAL, and I can highly recommend it to you. So there you go. Those were 12 amazing fragrances for teenage guys and young men. Now, I have not prepped you for this, so this is a surprise. I am going to ask you to choose your 3 favorites out of these one. So
Easy.
which ones would you choose?
So easy.
Okay, so you have chosen. Please show them which ones.
Yes, and I am very happy that it was so easy to choose.
It was really easy. She
Yeah.
was like less than 15 seconds and she was done.
Yeah, and I do love that there is a cheapie, there is a mid-price one, and there is an expensive one. So I'm starting with the cheapie, Nautica Voyage. You cannot go wrong with this. I love this, and this is, I'm seeing, like, you're in school, you're having a gym session, I don't know what they call the
Sports, maybe, I don't know.
yeah, the sports, and you take a shower and you put this on and you will smell amazing and feel amazing.
Yes.
Then you want something that stands out and makes you a little bit more romantic. You go with Stronger With You, and this will follow you your whole life. You buy
yeah.
this and you will smell like this. You won't
Yeah,
be
you
able
will
to-
most likely have a bottle of that one for the rest of your life, because
Yes.
you're most likely going to love it, and you will be amazed by how many will love it on you.
Yeah. And the last one, of course, the fresh, aromatic, beautiful.
So many thumbs up from me.
Yeah, this is so good. So, I mean, here is a lifetime of fragrances if you're only going to buy 3.
So there you go. Those, out of these 12, these were Sandra Solomon Fragrances absolute 3 favorites, but all of these fragrances are amazing.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do drop a like on it. Thank you. Don't forget to head on over to Sandra Solomon Fragrances channel. I'm gonna link to her channel in the description below, so make sure you check her out. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.